Customer ratings are enough to make or break your business. Just one more star in a location's average online rating generates a 9% increase in revenue. But what if your reviews don't measure up to the truth about your business? You're losing customers and leaving money on the table. Why? Because whether they're searching for a car dealer, a pediatrician, a department store, or a restaurant, star ratings and reviews are everywhere they look. A large number of recent positive reviews determine how high a business places in search rankings, how big its dot is on the map, and whether customers see your business or your competitors.
Data is a lot like roller coasters or ice cream sundaes. Awesome, but too much can make you sick, especially when it comes to your business's most important type of data, customer feedback. Billions of times a day, millions of customers leave feedback across thousands of sites. At an average reading speed of 200 words per minute, it would take you about 3.5 days to read 1 million words worth of feedback. Not to mention all of the time it would take you to make sense of all that feedback. That's time you could spend doing literally anything else. But ignoring your customers is not an option. Then why is it that 75% of companies don't actually respond to their customer reviews, leaving behind a goldmine of data? Enter Reputation, the platform that takes all that feedback from all those places and turns it into one easy-to-use solution, while also helping you engage with all your customers. With Reputation, you can track, manage, and respond to reviews and social comments all in one place. Monitor your online presence through social listening. Chat with customers over text, social channels, and Google Business Messages, all from one central inbox. Easily build and send surveys. And show up at the top of search results every time. With Reputation, you can even combine feedback into one single metric, your reputation score, to easily gauge everything your customers say, feel, and hear about your business in real time. And we'll tell you what to do to fix it.
The Reviews tab allows you to respond to reviews from multiple review sources within a single location. Use filters to narrow your focus to specific reviews. For example, I like to work on all unresponded reviews first. Maybe I also want to focus just on the negative reviews. In a perfect world, it is best practice to respond to all of your reviews. That said, it's not always realistic. So a great benchmark is to respond to 100% of negative and at least 20% of positive reviews. Also, try not to respond exactly the same way to every review. It's helpful to use macros or pre-created response templates to add variety to your responses. To respond to reviews from within the platform, you'll want to ensure that you have credentials entered or that your pages are connected for each location's review sites. For example, you'll see here that we are connected to this location's Glassdoor page because we're able to enter a response in the text box. Alternatively, we are not able to respond to the review on this location's Indeed page because the platform's prompting us to add credentials in order to respond. Check out our Credentials and Connections article for more information on connecting your review pages. Now, let's take a look at responding to a review. First, we'll click into the Respond to this review box, which expands, providing additional options for introduction and signature macros. These options include starting and closing text using predefined templates that help you differentiate your responses and allow you to respond more efficiently. You can also load your own custom macros for your account. Macros will populate based on review sentiment, so there's a different set of macros that will show if your review is positive as opposed to negative. I'm going to come in here and pick an introduction. I can hover over to get a preview of what the macro will look like. I'm also going to go ahead and select a signature. I'm able to edit this text as well, so maybe I don't want the reviewer's name included in my response. So this looks good to me, so I'm going to go ahead and click Respond. The response is immediately available for you to view here within the Reviews tab. However, the response will not appear on the third-party site until it is indicated with a live status. These statuses will change automatically based on the conditions. A typical response could go from pending or pending approval status when it's submitted to posted when the response is posted on the third-party site, to finally live when the platform has verified the response is live on the third-party site. Looking at this live Google review example, you can see that the response was posted and it's showing as live in the platform, and the response is also showing live on the review site. Notice the response says that it's coming from the owner. When it comes to responses, each source site can handle them a bit differently, but the platform will always show you the name of the user that responded in case you need to keep track for an internal team workflow. If you see that a review response in the platform says business owner as the responder, that indicates that the response was pulled from the review source site and wasn't initiated from within the platform. It's important to note that Facebook allows the business owner to reply multiple times to the same review. All responses will show in a thread associated with the review, while Google, on the other hand, only allows for one response per review from the business owner. The last response made is the one that's live on Google. Speaking of Google, when a reviewer updates the star rating or comment of a review they previously left for your business, you'll be able to see it in a history log in the platform. Use this feature to ensure your original response still matches the review context, or submit a new response to override your original one. In this example, the reviewer had a terrible experience with the business back in October of 2019, but has since had that experience turned around and updated her review to show 4 stars and a much more positive set of comments. We want to make sure that the response updated to match the updated review. You'll see the response from February 24th addressing the negative experience, and the new response from September 2nd addressing the positive one. The last response left in the platform is the one showing live on Google today.